Yo, what's going on, guys? Beezy Boy is back with another Fortnite update video. I just want to say thank you so much for the recent support on my recent two Fortnite videos. This will be my third one on the channel. Like I said, I'm going to continue to do this as much as possible. Bring you guys as much news, rumours, leaks, everything to do with Fortnite as much as possible every day on this channel. So, like I said, the last two videos I've done have been mainly surrounding Season 7 news about a snow biome coming to a Fortnite Battle Royale for Season 7. Also, the returning Gold Trooper may be returning, not too sure about that. Take it with a grain of salt. So, guys, I'm not like a main leaker. I'm just here to talk to you guys and share any information that I do have. Obviously, Fortnite is the biggest world on the planet right now, and obviously a lot of people are covering the exact same news. I thought, you know what, I might as well jump in it and have a go. So today we're going to be talking about the storyline very briefly, the storyline and how it may tie into the storyline in Season 7. Now, Fortnite haven't gave us an exact storyline. You know, everyone has to keep guessing, everyone is theorising, so I'm going to try my best to explain the storyline how I think it's gone down, and you guys can obviously tell me in the comment sections below what your theory is to do with the storyline. So this is you know, long story cut short. So we have the comet come down. The visitor is inside the comet. The visitor obviously breaks free, and he wants to get back to his home planet, home wherever he's from. He wants to go back home. He then uses the Shadow Stones from the comet, so the Shadow Stones actually belong to the visitor, to power up the rocket. And then we got the live rocket event, which was, by the way, really, really good. The rocket event was either one or two. Number one, it was a fail, and the rocket didn't launch all the way, and it failed. Hence, that's why it came back down. Or secondly, the visitor succeeded, and all the power generated from the Shadow Stones is what helped create the rifts that we now see today in Fortnite Battle Royale. Also, we have the Rift to Go item. So the visitor created those rifts to help him send himself back home. Now, the main rift in the middle, you know, we got new points of interest that came in. We have Lazy Links, we have Paradise Palms, the desert, we have the complete new desert biome, you know, Risky Real. We had a bunch of new stuff come through onto the Fortnite map because of the massive rift in the sky. Now, then we had the rift was about to close, and then the cube came out, the last bit of the rift that was in the sky. And then the cube would then spend an entire season going around planting ruins, which I believe that was the cube resting, and the ruin that he'd left behind was kind of like a power source, because that, you know, if you don't know, after the cube had went around the entire map placing those ruins, the cube then went back right around the map. Once it, you know, fell into Loot Lake and rose out with the island, it, you know, it needed more power, so then it went round to the ruins that it originally placed, and obviously, you know, drained all the power from that ruins. Hence the reason the cube event. So once the cube event happened, it exploded, and then we got teleported to what you think is a new dimension, but it kind of is, and it kind of isn't, and I'm going to quickly explain it. What I think happened is the butterfly event, the butterflies, the rifts are another living organism that live in that in-between dimension, in between the worlds of Fortnite and probably the real world. And the butterfly saved us at the last second. The cube's remaining source after it blew up, that is how Loot Lake transformed from the cube being blown up to what it is now. The butterflies used up all the remaining cube energy to transport us back to the map, back home on the Fortnite world, and the cube was gone. Everything was peaceful, and obviously the rifts that originally the visitor caused from the rocket is where the butterflies live, where that living organism live, where, you know, the butterflies are a peaceful thing. Sorry, those are the ones that pulled us out at the last minute. Hence, that is why when the cube event happened, your whole screen went white, because what I do believe is that the cube blew up, and that version of the map got destroyed. It was obliterated because there's no way on the hell that, you know, the cube blew up and did no effect to the map. So the butterfly pulled us out at the last second, and then we got transported to the in between where the butterflies actually live, where they actually are. Now, if you look around you on the cube event, there were like different white orbs, different lights. Those are different worlds, in my opinion. Those were the different versions of the Fortnite map, and the butterflies just like simply teleported us to another version of the Fortnite map, which is why you don't see the map being exploded. You don't see the map that has, you know, had the cube in it. You have the cube remains, but this might be like a future version of the map, and the butterfly then transported us to that version of the map. And obviously, I do think personally the cube exploding and the map changing still exists, but obviously we can't live there now, so the butterflies pulled us out at the last second. And then what happened is we got transported to a future map, or a different dimension, another version of our world, of the Fortnite map, a more peaceful map where the cube and the zombies, the monsters never existed. That's where we are now. I wouldn't say never existed, but like I said, it's in the future. Everything's done, everything's back to normal, and that's where we got transported now. That's where we are so far. I probably haven't explained it to the best of my ability. My IQ just cannot keep up with the storyline. I've tried to explain how I think of it. You know, you can agree to disagree. You know, drop a like if you do agree with me. Dislike if you disagree with me, but do whatever you want to, guys. But I just wanted to share just my opinion on the storyline, and personally what I do think coming very soon is a snow biome in season 7, and then I'm satisfied. After that, there's not a lot more Epic Games can do to the original map. I would like to say after season 7 in 2019 we will get a new map for Fortnite Battle Royale. I think it's only about time now. I see so many people asking for a new map. I personally think Epic Games have already made this map. It's already in development. They know what they're doing. They know that eventually they're going to need a new map. So, yeah, guys, that's been my guess and my theory about the Fortnite storyline. Like I said, I do apologise if I haven't explained it properly. Obviously, like I said, my IQ cannot keep up with what's going on in this game. I've tried to explain it as best as I can. So, like I said, drop a like, guys, and subscribe if you're brand new to this channel for all Fortnite news and updates, rumours, leaks, anything to do with Fortnite, I will cover it. And yeah, I'll see you guys pretty soon. Don't forget to leave your theories in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care and peace out.